What's up, guys? El-Shaddai, Aluteni here for this entertainment. You know, it's your favorite entertainment show, right? Right? Okay, tonight we are at the Loft about to check out or listen to the Pride of Cilq. Lioness is hosting a listening party. I know it's gonna be lit, guys, and I know the album's gonna be so much fire. And I know her faves, her besties, Skrypt and Illest are gonna be here too. So if you wanna check out what they have to say and what the album sounds like, keep it locked, guys. Let's eat. We are chilling at the Loft. We just wrapped up Lioness's listening party for Pride of Cilq. We're chilling with one of the attendees. You know him, you love him, DJ Kboz. What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
How did you like Pride of Cilq?
Well, I think the album has potential, you know, to rock the crowd. She has an amazing crowd audience. That's one thing I'll say, and she's got very good support. And I hope they can translate that into buying the music and not just downloading it for free. Yeah, I have a few favorites, like her song with Ngai, and her song, the one she dedicated to her mom. And you know the usuals, Dreams, Sauce, Ojove, Bad, you know, those are like those are our favorites. And you know, I think what we need is time away from the party to get to listen to the album and get to listen to it outside the noise and everything. And just get to appreciate it further.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, in 2 weeks' time it'll be out, so we'll have that chance to actually just listen and get into it. I mean, I think you covered everything. I mean, as a producer, you probably want to listen to it when it's nice and quiet.
Yeah, you know, like for me, I like listening to stuff in my own studio, you know, because, you know, I got that whole sound and
Some people brag different.
I like bragging different, you know. No, but on a serious note, any producer, we like to listen to anything in studio. Because in studio you get to listen to all the elements, the quality, you know, the recordings, and then you get to appreciate or criticize the album.
True.
Yeah.
Aye.
But we appreciate you, Lioness. No bad vibes.
Okay, guys, so I'm here chatting to 1/3 of Earth, Wind and Fire, KP Illest. We're still kicking it here at Lioness's launch or listening party for Pride of Cilq. How you doing, man?
I'm chilling. How you doing, man?
I'm great. I'm so happy. I'm always happy to see the three of you, Lioness, Skrypt, doing your thing. But before we get there, let's talk about Pride of Cilq. How do you feel that it's finally out, that you don't have to hide anything from anyone? It's out, we've heard it. I mean, the listening party, that is, but how do you feel?
I mean, for me, it's crazy because I've been up for the past 2 weeks. I've maybe gotten 2 hours of sleep a day because I was working on the whole thing. After all the recording is done, then after post-production, that was me. I was Skrypt, it's Nehale from Tsumep. We had to go all the way in the cut, you know. But I mean, I'm so happy, and I can see her, she's happy. She made some, you know, little bank for the pocket, little tax shop money for the bread, for the mouth. So a successful event, so now our kids won't eat Vaseline with bread. So, you know, I'm tired of feeding Skrypt and Lioness. So now they are grown and they're eating their own things, man. It's nice, it's very nice, yes.
You sound like such an African parent. It's very nice, yes.
Yes.
Okay, you are... Oh, it's clear.
Actually, it's an interesting story. I found them when they were both kids. They were both orphaned. Me, myself, I'm from another planet, so I was also kind of orphaned. I just took I tore a tear in the space-time continuum. I walked through it, so come through to here. Then I found Skrypt and Lioness. I said, yo, I'm taking care of these babies myself. I raised them. They will tell you, my breast milk. Look at this. What's that, huh? UHT, unpasteurized. No, is it is it non-pasteurized. UHT, farm fresh, skim milk, boy. Yeah, all of this. 2 liters, 3 liters, how much you need? You know, so yeah, I fed them, I clothed them. Sometimes I'd go naked so they could wear clothes. I'll give Latoya the jean, Skrypt the t-shirt. True say, nothing, it's nothing. That's what we did. And now look at them, grown. It's
It brings a tear.
the thing is, I said I wasn't. Just wait. Cut the camera. Cut the. Okay, what are we saying? Carry on.
Oh my gosh, like my jaws are on fire. I didn't realize I came to a comedy show as well.
Comedy what? This is true life. The real parents of Namibia. Single fathers like me, we don't get enough credit. I telling you. You know, when people see Skrypt and Lioness so grown, I raised them by myself. They say, "K-Pimpa, how they hip?" I say, I'm Bakuri Thonashe. I raised the children to the Namibia. More than now, you understand? Anyways, carrying on. What are we talking about? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let's just say I did as parents. Like literally my face is in pain, but okay, thanks for that one.
Very well.
Okay, it's clear to say that you are very proud of Lioness.
100%.
Is there a favorite track to you, like of hers?
Is there a favorite?
Don't mind the grammar, don't mind the English, the composition of the sentence. What is your favorite song? If you have one or two or three or four.
Meme. Yeah, Meme. You know, it's for her late mom, you know. She would have loved it if she could hear it. So I mean, like, and it took a lot to get her to that point, because she wasn't gonna do that. And me and Skrypt were telling her, until you do that, the album's not done. So even if you don't do that, we're not next year, won't release anything. Now the album's not done. So she finally mustered up the strength. It's one of the best songs on the album.
Yeah.
So that just says a lot, because when music comes from a real place, you can't beat it. You cannot beat that. Not a single wax song in sight. You cannot beat that.
So basically the album 10 out of 10.
A 9, man. She didn't really give me and Skrypt a solid feature, but that's all right.
Ah, my God. You
Don't
are a comedian.
cut that part. It's a 10. Cut the other stuff.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I can't. If I talk to you anymore, I won't have any more energy, because it will be spent right here laughing.
That's a nice way to say the memory card is getting full.
Smart. He gets it. Thank you so much for chilling with us.
Thank you guys for coming. It was really an enjoyable thing. I'm glad you guys came through. The more people that came through for Lioness, the merrier. The more support you get, the more willing you are to do this again and take bigger steps next time. So for her, sky is the limit. I might just start a record label and sign her next year. Who knows?
Hey guys, I'm standing with an MC of note, both like rapping and also, you know, poetic, and also doing the presentations for the people of the Namibia. I'm here with Ashwyn Mberi. He held it down for Pride of Cilq listening party. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I mean, especially tonight, where we get to witness like someone who has devoted so much of her time to giving us good quality work throughout the year. I feel good, and I'm grateful to be a part of tonight. And I'm grateful that as people who listen to Namibian hip hop, we're gonna be getting another offering from one of the queens who are really just like keeping things lit for us out there.
Oh, definitely, man. Your voice is like butter in my ear, and no, that doesn't sound weird at all. But let's talk about the album. Obviously, you got a chance to listen to it before everyone else. What were your first thoughts when you ran through the album, when you heard every single song?
I mean, look, when I was listening to it, I realized one thing. She was creating from not just the source of her identity, but her story. And for hip-hop culture in particular, that's very important, to be able to create from what's going on with you, how you feel about the world. And also, hip-hop is energy. So sometimes you'll be like, oh, that song sounds commercial. And I'm like, but you're in Africa. We love to dance and we love rhythm. So Lioness does owe us some dance songs too. And she managed to mesh that up to bring her identity, her story, and what we love into one project. I think we really need to commend her for that. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. What is your favorite song on the album? I know it's a tough one.
I have two favorite songs because I also lost my mom, so I like Meme and Dreams. You know what I mean? It's that's how I first connected to Lioness's work, and they're very honest songs, and when someone is vulnerable enough to bring you art that is that real, then it's not hard to appreciate, especially when you're coming from the same place. So yeah, I'll definitely say those two. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Ashwyn, for taking the time to talk to us. I know you're a very busy man. You're gonna be at the Gutha Center.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
this weekend.
This weekend
with Kboz.
With Kboz.
Where is he?
That too.
Yeah.
yeah. I'll be hosting that at Kboz at the Gutha Institute. I might do a couple of songs with Kboz too. But I'm up and out here. You know me. As long as there's art happening in Windhoek, you'll find my face there. Yeah.
You are a true artist. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thanks for having me.
To talk to us on this E.
Yeah.
Big shout out, man.
Shout out. Shout out to all the artists. I know we're getting into December. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's depressing, but I would encourage you to keep on creating so that in January we hit the ground running and we create our creative industry and people can take us seriously, but most importantly, people can see us from our souls, which we express through our art.
Guys, we just wrapped up the listening party. We are with the queen herself.
Hello.
The goddess of hip hop. I don't even know where to start. All I can say is how the hip hop way.
Just the goddess period.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm good. We'll get back to this. Skrypt, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm great.
Why
We
are you
came
trolling me?
we came out to support a beautiful woman that is doing what she does beautifully.
Yeah.
And she really came, gave her baby. This is her first album, so it's very near and dear to her. And she just came, brought it to the people.
Yeah.
The people connected with her, and hopefully they will love it when it drops.
I'm sure they will. 10 amazing songs, guys. I didn't even know. I thought at one point I must take off my wig, fan myself. I'm like, yo, how does it feel to have other people listen to your album for the first time?
You know what? It's like I was super nervous. I almost didn't come. I'm joking. But I was really nervous, and I'm just like, I'm so happy that people actually love it. It's something that is so personal to me, obviously, and exposing people to that place of fragility is just so, it's crazy. You can't even imagine it. So I'm so happy, and everyone loves it, and the vibe was good. No one was trying to be malicious, so I love it. Thank you guys.
I love it too, and your switch of girl, it's like you're a different person on stage. All that big dick energy, it's like, yeah. And now you're just like this
I know. This is
humble person.
This is Latoya. You guys meet Latoya most of the
You mean Dr. Latoya?
to be.
That's crazy.
I'm waiting for my marks. You guys don't jinx me.
No, you go. You're gonna make it.
If I could just add that she created this album, conceptualized from the conceptualization of the album all the way up till this moment.
Yeah.
She did all of that while writing her final exams for medicine. So this is not just, it's not just one of those things where an artist puts out an album.
Yeah.
This is someone who has a heart for what she does.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people that do the other things she does, like medicine, and they won't be able to cope with all of this.
Yeah.
But this phenomenal woman managed to do it, and we are just happy. As someone that is part of the squad and the team, I'm happy. Feel like the album's gonna do amazing, and this is just a jump start. Like, first album, best believe there's more to come from this.
No, most definitely, and you're such an inspiration. Even me, I'm like, they're like, oh, some girl, she's going to school, she's coming through to the studio, she's studying, she's working at night. I'm just here like, how do you do it? Where do you find the energy? Yo, I can't even.
I am tired most of the time, honestly. But I think for me, music was always a natural thing. My mom played; she was in a band, so it was just that it's that musical ear thing, and it's just inborn for me.
Yeah.
So I don't treat it as work. I treat it as a passion, and I think that's the difference, because then you don't you don't put in as much as you would with a job. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a passion. I love it, and I love it so much. That's why I do it only on weekends with school.
And we can really hear that, and we can see it. Like watching your videos again, they were playing.
Yeah.
It was like watching them for the first time. I'm like, Mugel is fire. She been fire. And I know the numbers 2019. You better submit. I know it's not that important, but you need to submit for us.
And also because you are the most consistent artist in Namibia, and you have been for the better part of a good year, 365 days. So if you don't put respect on her name and what she does, that's on you.
That's on you.
That's to your own disadvantage, yeah, to your own detriment. But Lioness,
I
man.
couldn't have done it without these two men.
Yeah.
I always call them and cry.
But you've got such amazing
Always
friends.
cry. I know, like I flip and pray for them every day. I really appreciate them. Like I was so stressed during the exams, and they were just like, just relax. And the production is just, it's crazy. Yeah, so I wouldn't have done it. They talk a lot, like, oh, Lioness is, but they play a major role in a lot of things that I did and do and will do. So.
Okay, that's so true. And these guys are such clowns. I don't know.
Oh, girl.
I don't know how you deal all the time.
Abs because
ripped,
of them.
ripped.
I am ripped because of them.
I'm telling you, we are funny. I'm telling you.
Okay, let's get back to the album for a second. I was dying. KP was here with a whole skit. Oh, he's a problem, a damn problem. So what is your favorite? Okay, it's 10 songs long, right? 11. Oh yes, there's that bonus track. What is it called again?
It's called Way Too Much.
Way Too Much.
Yeah.
Skrypt, skrypt.
Skrypt, skrypt.
Skrypt, skrypt. It's a skrypt, skrypt for all you skrypt, skrypts out there. But what is your favorite song on the album?
Oh man, it has to be Meme, just because of the connotation as well as the and everything behind it.
Yeah.
It was one of the songs I wrote naturally. I think I wrote it in 30 minutes. It was just, it came so naturally, and it's heartbreaking too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my favorite song.
Yeah.
And then second should probably be, oh, I don't know, man. I like all my songs. Second should probably be Talak, just because it's bouncy.
Yeah.
And then Way Too Much, just because it's like really a great song. Yeah, so Meme first, definitely. And then Dream somewhere along the lines.
Dude, just the whole thing is a fire. A Mariro, if you get what I mean.
Something for everybody.
There is. And Skrypt, what is your favorite song of Pride of Cilq?
Pride of Cilq, my favorite song. You see, it's gonna change. It's gonna change over time. Right now, it is Meme because my personal connection to her. I know what that song means to her, and like even in passing, I think in soundcheck we made, because we clown everything, and we clowned a little bit on the song, and she was just not having it. I understood that she was unhappy with that, and you could just see what the song means to her, because family is everything for her. So Meme right now, and it's forever gonna be my favorite. And other songs like, I mean, Way Too Much, we were all in the studio, it was just a vibe.
At 2 a.m.
At 2 a.m., mind you.
Oh my God,
Yeah, and we were in studio all day and we didn't do anything. And then the last 10 minutes of studio, we were like, how about we make a song? And then, yeah, Way Too Much came out of that. So Way Too Much, definitely, just because it's my family.
Oh, man.
Not to be
Good vibes. This guy, this Destiny's Child of hip hop.
with Beyonce.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. I can't wait for that whole vibe. I can't wait for it to drop. But before I go, I asked Kboz about like the production, and I just wanted to hear from you guys. And I know KP and Skrypt were also very instrumental in, you know, mixing and mastering the whole thing. But like, I mean, who were some of your producers that we weren't introduced to yet because they weren't released, the singles weren't released? Who are some of your, okay, let's not say favorite, but who are the people that you worked with production-wise?
Okay, so I worked with Jaleel, and actually 3 songs.
Yeah. On your live, I watched it.
Oh, did I? Oh, okay. So I worked with Jaleel. I worked with Potfa as well closely. I worked with Mark Akol. He's from Cape Town. He sent me the beat. I said, boy, you better give that to me because I ain't letting go of that one. And he's like, no, it's just something. I said, it's okay. Just let me have it. Who else did I don't want to forget anyone important. Stanzo as well. Yeah, he's a producer. He's really dope. And who else? That's it.
Well, y'all just need to listen, buy the album in 2 weeks, and Garrett's, listen to it, buy the hard copy, buy the soft copy, just buy the whole damn thing, please, guys. Arikana, I thank you.
Thank you. Love you guys. You're watching this entertainment.
Shout out to Namibia as a whole. Like, there's a sense of patriotism, people coming out to the shows, be it the, on a Wednesday night, but not even this, just in the year, like generally speaking, people come out and they support the art, they support the people, and we appreciate that more than anything, and we just can't wait for 2019 because it's going to be another big year for Namibia. And Lioness, Pride of Cilq.
Pride of Cilq, and you guys make it so easy to come out and support. Thank you so much for being consistent, for being amazing. Okay, let me get my bars right. Now wait for the album to separate the silk from filth. Yes, that's Lioness right now. She wrapped up the Pride of Cilq. The listening party was amazing. Everybody came out. The Loft was packed to capacity. The album is amazing. 11 songs deep. It's gonna be out in 2 weeks. And of course, this entertainment has the exclusives for you. So if you want to hear more on Lioness and all things happening around Namibia, keep it locked on this entertainment, guys. El-Shaddai, Aluteni, I'm out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I will do it, man.